Here's a shocking revelation. The U.S. job market might not be as robust as we thought. New data suggests that employment growth through March has been revised sharply downward, raising questions about the health of the economy even before the implementation of controversial trade policies. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Economists predict a reduction of up to 1 million jobs, a figure that could reshape our understanding of recent labor trends. Imagine this. Construction workers in San Diego, California, are putting the final touches on an office building, a symbol of growth and progress. Yet behind the scenes, the numbers tell a different story. The benchmark revision, covering April 2024 to March 2025, comes just days after a disappointing non-farm payrolls report for August, painting a picture of a labor market under strain. And this is the part most people miss. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, annually compares its payroll data with a more comprehensive database, the Quarterly Census of Employment and Wages, QCEW, to ensure accuracy. Controversially, some argue that these revisions might be influenced by political pressures, especially after President Donald Trump's public criticism of the BLS and the firing of its commissioner, Erica McEnteffer. Trump accused McEnteffer of manipulating data, a claim that has sparked debate about the independence of federal statistical agencies. His nominee to replace her, E.J. Antoni, has been met with skepticism from economists across the board, with many questioning his qualifications and motives. The labor market's challenges aren't just about numbers, they're about people. Trade policy uncertainty, a crackdown on immigration reducing labor supply, and the rise of automation are all contributing to a complex landscape. For instance, businesses increasingly turning to artificial intelligence are cutting costs but also reducing the demand for human workers. This shift raises a critical question. How will the workforce adapt to these technological advancements? Despite these concerns, economists believe the Federal Reserve will likely resume cutting interest rates next week, a move aimed at stimulating economic activity. However, the effectiveness of such measures in the face of structural changes remains to be seen. The BLS's preliminary estimate of a 911,000 job reduction through March 2024 underscores the need for careful analysis and policy responses. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. In an era of rapid technological change and political polarization, how can we ensure that economic data remains a trusted, nonpartisan tool for decision-making? The National Association for Business Economics has called for unity in supporting the BLS, emphasizing the importance of accurate, independent statistics. Yet the recent controversies highlight the challenges of maintaining public trust in institutions. The monthly employment report, derived from surveys of over 121,000 businesses and government agencies, is a cornerstone of economic analysis. The QCEW data, representing 95% of total employment, provides a more complete picture. However, the birth and death model used by the BLS to account for jobs gained or lost due to business openings and closures adds a layer of complexity, often leading to revisions. As we await the final benchmark revision in February, one thing is clear. The U.S. labor market is at a crossroads. Will policymakers address the underlying issues? Or will we continue to see a disconnect between economic data and the lived experiences of workers? What's your take on this? Do you think the revisions are a sign of deeper economic troubles or just a normal part of the data refinement process? Let's discuss in the comments.